one of my favorites, Jerome Bettis, here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, JB?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm glad you don't mind saying that.
I don't
I'm
mind
glad
saying that. I don't mind saying that, even though it did take you about 2 years to pay up on a Michigan Notre Dame bet on me once.
See, I knew you were going to say
Why?
that was going to come up in the first 10 seconds of this. I thought initially I was going to bring it up, but I said, no, I'm going to allow you to bring it up.
No, it's okay.
And of course you did.
No. But at least I'm predictable, Jerome. At least I'm. How's everything down there? How's everything down there at the Pro Bowl? Can you believe you're a Pro Bowl coach after all this time, JB?
I tell you what, it's pretty crazy that I'm out here as the old guy.
That's right.
Kind of mentoring some of the younger guys. It's come full circle. But I will say this: my little Pro Bowl story. My first year there was pretty unique in that I had three running backs. It was myself, Barry Sanders, and Emmitt Smith.
Wow.
And I said to myself, I'm in pretty good company if I can be with these guys. So I try to tell that to some of those other guys as to, look around at these guys because these are your contemporaries, and these are the guys that you're going to be competing against to win championships. So get a good look at them and learn something from them.
Yeah, I mean, because, the Pro Bowl now has become kind of a different ball of wax here. It's now before the Super Bowl, which I love. And it's just it's different now that some folks look at this game wanting to see a competition out of it. What's the sense you're getting there from the players about being there, Jerome?
Well, you know what? The guys that are here, the good thing is that they want to be here. And I think that's, been part of the problem in the sense that some of the guys have not really wanted to come and participate in the Pro Bowl, but I don't know why they wouldn't when this is, an opportunity to have a spotlight shine on you for the success that you had in that particular season. So, it's unfortunate, but you understand it, but it doesn't take away from the players that are here that are doing a great job in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Jerome Bettis joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. What did you make out of Big Ben's comments where he wouldn't tell the local media there that he's willing to come back right now? What did you make out of that, Jerome?
You know what? When you look at his career, it's been injury plagued. He's been beaten up, year after year, and physically, at some point, it starts to take a toll on you. That's the reality of it. So he's got to think about his mortality as a football player, from a physical standpoint, from an emotional standpoint, from a mental standpoint. Can I get ready for next season? And the answer is right now, I don't know. So I don't think that it's a situation where he's saying, yes, I'm ready to go. But he's got to look at all these factors, talk to his family, and go through that. And similar to what I had to do, but I do think once he, goes through that process, he'll be back for another year.
You do think that, but so
absolutely.
Well, there's a lot of whispers too, Jerome, that he's not that he's equivocating because maybe he's not happy with some of the youngsters in the locker room, the Facebook living, maybe the offense the way that it worked, or the defense the way that it's not being able to stop Tom Brady, and that's all frustration that boiled down to his comments. What do you say to that?
I just think that's I just think that's a assumption, but it's nothing that we can say definitively. So I think that's us putting words into the thought of him wanting to retire. I don't buy into that. I think Ben, he's never been one to mince words. He says what he thinks, and if that's what he thinks, he would say it. So I don't think that he's trying to send a message from that standpoint. Ben has been the type of player that he would go in and talk to him about it, and he would make it very clear where he was. I think this is a situation where he's really thinking about, is this the end of his career? And if it's not now, it's going to be in the near future. So I think the team needs to look at it realistically. If you heard Coach Tomlin, his response to that is, we have to look at this as the reality of it. And so now you've got to start thinking about the replacement for Ben Roethlisberger. So whether it's this year or next year or the year after, it's it's going to be in the near future.
Jerome Bettis joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. So would you pound the table within the Steelers organization to prepare for the future by saying, go get Deshaun Kaiser? Would you like that?
I don't think you commit that high of a resource in that situation. I think you look in the draft and see if you can find someone that you can develop maybe in the third round, fourth round, and use a mid-round pick to go get a possible heir to Ben Roethlisberger. But you do still understand that you still have the reality of it. You maybe have a year or so, but you've got to start thinking that way. And you have a backup quarterback in Landry Jones that he's been effective at times. So you think if worst case scenario, if we had to lose him this year, then we'd start working now. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would hurt.
All right, Jerome, if you don't mind, I want to talk to my producers who are on air right now. So clip that comment for Jerome.
Okay.
Post it later with the headline, Jerome Bettis thinks Kaiser not good enough for Steelers. Can you do that?
Got it.
Done.
Kaiser not
Okay,
good
that's the
enough.
headline on the Rich Eisen Show Twitter account later.
Got it.
Did I get that right, Jerome?
Yes, and I'm going to post that Rich Eisen is calling for Jim Harbaugh's head at Michigan.
No.
Yes, Jerome.
we like your
Yes,
thinking.
Jerome.
I'm tweeting that, and I want to retweet. Everybody who's listening, retweet me.
If this Hall of Fame TV thing doesn't
We're
work,
going to get a fire Harbaugh expressly from Rich Eisen.
Yeah, I think we have somebody who's calling that fake news. Isn't that fake news right there?
You are fake news.
Yeah, you are fake news. You are fake news, Jerome.
Tweet me at Jerome Bettis 36. Tweet me. Jim Harbaugh firing. You heard it on the Rich Eisen Show.
You are fake news.
No, I'm giving alternative facts.
Hey, all right.
I'm a little flabbergasted.
Yeah, I'm a little
here.
flabbergasted by the whole thing. Hey.
You started this.
Hey, are you gonna be in Houston next week for the Super Bowl, Jerome?
Yes, I will.
Okay, Tuesday night, the Rich Eisen Show staff is going bowling. Do you want to join us?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not there until
Jerome.
Wednesday night. I don't get there to Wednesday night.
Now, because
Why would you want to get beat by me anyway?
it's not a competition. I just want everyone to see how seriously you take it. Because you'd send your shoes, you'd send the ball. You don't just.
The first mistake you just made was you said it's not a competition. Absolutely, it is a competition. Who are you fooling? It is a competition. You know it.
No, I know. I might be able to just make sure that you have to, because you'd have to use a bowling ball from the alley with shoes that are not your own.
Rented shoes.
are you a spinner, Jerome? Do you spin three fingers, two fingers?
Absolutely, no question about it.
Oh man, I would have.
And Rich is correct. I would bring my own ball, my own shoes. Absolutely, I would.
Would you complain about lane conditions, sport oil?
Yeah. Would you?
No, you know what? I bring multiple balls, so lane conditions won't be an issue because I'll make adjustments to the lane conditions. That's what a good ball
Multiple
does.
balls.
Yes, he would. He would. He would.
Absolutely, I would. No question about it. If Rich said, "Okay, we're going bowling," believe me, I'm bringing everything.
Come on, change your flight. Come on, change your flight. Change your flight.
All right, let me work on it.
You do it. You do it. All right, JB, I'll text you. Take care. Enjoy the Pro Bowl. Enjoy it. Enjoy
All right,
it.
thank you.
You got
Take
it.
care,
That's
guys.
Jerome Bettis.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.